What's up, agents? How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's doing well, hanging in there, being as safe as you guys need to be. We have just a really quick catch-up, addendum, amendment video to our One Punch Man build. I want to give some credit to Lexington Farmer. By the way, love that name. I think that that's probably homage to good old school Division 1 when everybody used to do the legendary Lexington farming. You just fucking destroy all the ads in the very first area, rinse and repeat, and just grind gear that way. Kind of miss those days. He had the great comment that pointed out, I totally forgot the Lady Death's underbarrel attachment adds 500% melee damage. So I wanted to take that into account for the build. Do me a favor. If you guys learn anything from this, find this entertaining, a like would be greatly appreciated. Hopefully by the end I will earn your guys' subscription. Best thing you can do to help my channel, share this video. And just like why I'm making this video, you guys see anything else that we could do better, please let us know. Love to bring the community together and figure these things out. So I love your guys' input. Thank you so much. All right, so let's just quickly run through what this new amended build is. We're going to go with the Firewall Specialization. This will allow us on Armor Break to burn enemies. When we pop a med kit, our med kits will heal us for 200% armor and 200% health over the course of 10 seconds. So this is great while we're up in the melee. We get 30% health on kill. Not a big player most of the time, but sometimes it can be very beneficial. And of course we get access to the Striker Shield, which allows us to do a little more damage and our team to do a little more damage. I'm not sure because I haven't seen the damage numbers. I don't know if actually having the Striker Shield out and meleeing with the Lady Death will add extra damage. But assuming that it does, and it probably does, that should help to buff the damage a little bit right there as well. Alright, so what do we got? We got the Lady Death that gives us 500% melee damage. We have Claws Out that gives us 500% melee damage. We got our level 1 booster hive that will give us a 20% buff on top of that. And if you happen to be holding the card TDI custom, that'll give you +1 skill tier. That'll buff that will buff the buff to 26.6%. So that'll add an extra 26.6% melee damage. Not a big factor compared to everything else, but still any buff we can get is awesome. And then of course, it wouldn't be the build without using the Bloody Knuckles, which will multiply whatever melee damage we're doing by 2. It adds 100%, but this is at the end of the equation. It's literally a multiplier. So that means with Booster Hive Tier 0, we will be doing 2,040% bonus melee damage. And if you happen to use your card TDI Custom first to proc the booster, you'll be looking at 2,053.2% bonus melee damage. Other things that we're going to throw in, of course, is going to be the Hollow Man Mask for 10% damage to health. We're going to throw in the Fox's Prayers knee pads. This will add another 8% damage to targets out of cover. If you're using a shotgun like we're running, I recommend running with the setup backpack. That way you can pop them with the shotgun to proc that perfect opportunistic. This will then multiply any damage you do by 1.15. And then as far as the chest piece, there's lots of different options, but the best one for a straight up melee build that I found is going to be the 0Fs, basically to give us a second life every 55 seconds or so. You also get the 10% shotgun damage from the Badger Tough, since we're using the perfect opportunistic, and we are going to be using a shotgun. Of course, this does play into the build. All right, the last thing is the series of events if you want to maximize your damage. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to equip the card TDI Custom, drop your booster hive to get your boost procced. You will then quickly swap over to your shotgun and proc the opportunistic. You will then go ahead, swap over to your Lady Death and proceed to smack that bitch up. You will then rinse and repeat. That's pretty much all there is to the One Punch build. So you're just trying to stack up whatever sort of buffs you can and get to smacking a motherfucker. Alright guys, so hopefully that filled in a couple of gaps of things that I was not aware of before in the last video. Thank you so much again to Lexington Farmer for pointing out the Lady Death. Again, if you guys see anything you do differently, leave a comment. Hopefully I have earned a like by now and a subscription. You agents be as safe as you need to be out there, and I will catch you all in the dark zone. Peace out, everybody. Cheers.